So quiet here right now, but it could get kind of interesting later today.
Yes, it's very quiet outside right now, but when you step outside, it kind of feels like one of those days where we have the potential of seeing some storms later on. It's warm.
Windy.
Yes, it's definitely windy. In fact, we just recently had a gust this past hour of 40 miles an hour in Kingfisher, and that really hasn't been all that I don't know, we've seen a lot of those kind of gusts out in northwest Oklahoma early on this morning. Now, we're not seeing a whole lot of that right now, but here's Storm Shield 9. Here's the big storm system that we've been watching over the past several days now. The cold front is now moving into far northwest Oklahoma, but for the time being, things are very quiet. We just have one isolated shower in far northern Oklahoma. It's almost out of the state. We do have a lot of clouds around right now. This is our El Reno shot from our Air Comfort Skycam network. It's 74 degrees. It is certainly windy. That wind being out of the south sustained right now at 23 miles an hour, and that moisture, it is certainly moving back in. Dew points in the mid 60s, humidity down in the low 70s. We're at 80 degrees in Tulsa, 82 in McAllister, 77 in Alva, and 80 degrees right now in Woodward. Taking a look at the state wind gust, again, the cold front to our north and west. Everyone, or at least most of the state right now, is seeing that southerly flow, and we've got gusts around 30 to 35 miles an hour. It does pick up a little bit the further north you go, and then behind that cold front, we've got that wind right now out of the north and northwest between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. Temperatures today, with that being said, should be able to climb into the low to mid 80s later this afternoon. Looking for a high of 85 in Stillwater, 84 in Ada, 83 in Oklahoma City, and 84 this afternoon in Enid. So here's satellite and radar. This is the big picture again, the big storm system that's been moving into the central plains, and it's going to eventually cause some showers and storms to form. And eventually it could be a few severe storms later on this afternoon. So when will that happen? Where exactly will that happen? Well, here's our future cast. I'm going to go ahead and start it at noon today. Obviously at noon, things are very quiet across the entire state, just a few clouds kind of hanging around. As we go throughout the afternoon, there is a possibility that we do see a few isolated showers and storms pop up here and there, especially in parts of central Oklahoma. But it's not until about, well, early evening that I do expect some showers and storms to basically form along and west of Highway 81, and then they're going to be pushing east as we go through the evening hours. So I'm thinking sometime after 5 o'clock, that's when we're going to start to see those storms form along that dry line and then move east, and then overnight tonight showers and storms in far northeast Oklahoma, and then eventually they move out by the time we get into tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon. So for this evening, and putting a moderate chance of showers and storms in central Oklahoma, much higher chances in parts of north central Oklahoma, and then slight chance off to the east. Storm zone right now, the moderate threat does include Oklahoma City and parts basically along Highway 81 and areas to the west. There is still a low risk that we do see that outside of that zone as well. What are our risks this evening? Well, tornadoes cannot be ruled out. Isolated tornadoes are certainly possible. If we do see them, they would be weak. Hail, we could see up to tennis ball sized hail, damaging winds 70 miles per hour or higher. Flooding's not really going to be too much of an issue, we think, as we go throughout the evening hours. Tornado zone. Right now, it's certainly possible in parts of central Oklahoma, but right now they're most likely in north central Oklahoma and then to our south and southwest. So Grady, Caddo counties, you're definitely in that tornado zone for the most likely category if these storms do develop later on today. Hail zone, this is where you're seeing the light pink basically across most of central Oklahoma. It's certainly possible, but more likely to our west of Oklahoma City and areas to the north. And then overnight tonight, showers and storms push off to the east. They're more likely in northeast Oklahoma with just a slight chance of showers and storms in central Oklahoma. But overnight tonight, that severe threat should be coming to an end. And then overnight tonight, that cold front eventually coming through, temperatures only dropping to the mid 60s in Oklahoma City, the low to mid 70s in the south and east, and the mid to upper 50s to the north and west. Tomorrow, temperatures will be even warmer. Still, that wind out of the south between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. Highs will be in the mid to upper 80s. So another very warm day with a slight chance of showers and storms in parts of central and eastern Oklahoma. So we have a busy next couple of days. I think by tomorrow night, those chances for storms do increase again for central Oklahoma. So for the next couple of days, we have a slight chance of showers and storms. I think there is a moderate threat of severe storms in Oklahoma City later this evening, but just stay weather aware. We're going to have all of our trackers out. We're going to continue to keep an eye on. The whole weather team's going to be in. We have the largest team of trackers and meteorologists in Oklahoma. So we are prepared for this, and you should be too.
Even Lacey will be in with her.
Even Lacey with her scar.
With her scar.
She'll be behind the scenes.
Okay.